Welcome to Strato, the structural analysis and design optimization software. In this video, we're going to talk about the definition of loads. To define loads, you have to click on the load button that is on the right side. However, it's important to notice that loads can only be added to a load case. Adding loads to a load combination is not permissible as the software doesn't know to which load case the load is applied. So if you keep a load combination selected and hit on the load button, the software actually warns you and tells you that a load combination cannot be used. You need to select a load case. And so we can select the dead load as a load case. Now, if you click on the load button, you can see that the load definition window opens, which is there are multiple types of loads that you can define, which are actually self-explanatory. For example, I want to add a nodal load that is in the Z, in the negative direction, so down 5,000 for example. So I simply input my value and then select the node I want to add to. As you can see, it's already in the selection box, and apply, which adds a load as you can see on that node. That's not everything. Let's say that, for example, I want now to switch my load case into the live load case. Of course, there are no loads in the live load case. And I want to add a linear load to that beam. You can click on the loads, click on linear distributed load, which gives you a distribution load. For example, I want the beginning of it to be 5,000 newtons down and the end of it to be 5,000 or 7,500 newtons down, starting at the first quarter, ending at the 3 quarters. And I want to add this load to this line. You can see that this is how it's defined. If you click the apply button, you can see that there is a load defined now with 5,000 at the beginning and 7,500 in the end. That's not everything, because you could add a concentrated load to that beam. For example, I want to add a concentrated load of 20,000 newtons downwards in the center of the beam. So the same thing applies here. I go to linear concentrated load, define my load, select my bar, apply the load, and you can see that the load gets scaled accordingly, and there is a 20,000 Newton load going down in the center of the beam, as you can see in this video. If you want to remove a load, you can select a beam and call remove, which will remove all the loads that are defined on the beam. To define surface loads, you can basically go to the surface load tab. It's a uniform distributed load. You can add here, for example, 20,000 newtons or 20 kilonewtons, apply it to this plate, hit the apply button, which will include the load onto that plate. That is all for loads for now. Thank you very much for watching. I wish you a nice day.